Hey everybody, so I'm here with my August Artsnacks challenge slash first impressions. And so I believe in my unboxing video actually I went through the products, but yeah, so I found a picture on Pinterest that I really liked, and it was like a flower arrangement thing. And so I'm basically painting that, well, part of it. And so for me it was a little tricky using the short handle paintbrush, just because it's an angled brush, and painting florals with an angled brush for me is a little difficult, so I struggled a little bit with that. And the paper I'm using probably wasn't much help either. I thought it was scrap from bristle board paper, but I don't think it actually was. I think it's just some random scrap paper that I had, so I have no idea what paper I'm using. And the paint wasn't cooperating with me. So I got the color process magenta in the medium body acrylic paint. So it was a learning process for me to deal with this paint. I did practice before, but it was a different paper, so it totally didn't matter with this paper. But yeah, so here I'm just drawing some flowers. I had two different flowers. I had like the cloud roses and some other flowers that I don't know what they're called. But yeah, definitely the combination of the paint and the angled paintbrush was definitely a challenge. And I've actually never used Copic markers before. I actually don't have any experience with markers besides Crayola markers, so I really have no clue how to use them. And at the end of the video you'll see me do a couple leaves, just because my memory card ran out of space and I didn't notice until I was finished. So I'll actually include a picture at the end of the end results. But I do need to practice more with the paint, acrylic paint, and with the Copic marker. Some of the things I did notice is with the paint, it reminded me a lot of gouache, and just because you can really water it down to give it that watercolor effect, or you can just leave it as is straight out of the tube, and it's not as opaque as I thought it would be, but I guess that's the point of a medium body acrylic paint. I don't know, I'm not that experienced with acrylic paints, but that's one thing I noticed with the paint. But other than that, it was I like the color, and I like how I can get that watercolor effect. With the marker, the only thing I can compare the Copic marker with is the AD Spectra that came in the I think it was the June Artsnacks box. Those are the only like professional markers I have, so it's the only thing I can really compare it with. It doesn't really have a scent, so that's nice. It doesn't smell like alcohol. One thing, I saw a couple YouTube videos where they're using the Copic marker and they say that it'll like blend if you use it fast enough, so I struggled a little bit with that, just because I don't know, I just have a really hard time with markers apparently. And so I was practicing a little bit, and here you can kind of see how I try and move quickly with the leaves. Overall I think I did a pretty good job. I'm not sure, still need to play around with it for sure. But I got like a lime green color, and I really like the color. It's super vibrant, and I have been wanting to try the Copic markers just because I know a lot of artists use them, like, well, at least the ones that draw with markers. And so I've always wanted to try one, so I was pretty excited when I saw that it was in my box. And yeah, don't think I would be collecting all of them anytime soon, but I would like to get a couple other colors just to play around with and try and blend and see how that works out too. I tried using it with water too, because I thought about painting the leaves, but when I tried drawing on my palette just to get the pigment and then adding water, but that did nothing. And now I just have a lime green stain on my palette. And so I was gonna try putting it on like a sandwich bag, like the plastic, but I decided just to use the marker as a marker, and so I ended up using just the fine tip. And I like that it's both fine tip and the chisel edge. That's pretty cool. It's like the AD Spectra. But yeah, I do tend to like greens, so it's pretty cool that I got that. And something I don't show in this video is the small 3D zip bag that I got. You can kind of see it in the corner a little bit, but it's not really featured here. But I like that it's expandable. That's pretty cool. I'm excited to put I'm gonna try and fit all of my Artsnacks stuff that I've gotten so far in here in the bag, just so I can keep playing around with them, especially the markers, because I do want to get a hang of the markers, because I feel like that's kind of a frequent item in these subscription boxes. And maybe I'll make a small palette with watercolors to put in there and add in a water brush. And so yeah, I'm pretty excited to use the bag. And so yeah, hopefully I'll be back soon with the September unboxing video, and hope you like watching this video. Let me know if you guys have any questions or suggestions too, because I'm still learning the whole hang of the YouTube videos as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.